Tonight I presented for the YP Simplified Series, and I presented 5 years on from the Wood Review, and we looked at the changes in the industry that have occurred over the last 5 years, and I asked the question to the audience whether they thought that the industry had turned a corner. I'm always really keen to engage with the YP forum within Aberdeen. I think their thinking is essential to help save our industry. So thinking differently about data and thinking differently about how we run the industry is really important. And sometimes that new thought doesn't come from people who've been in the industry like myself for 30 years, it comes from our YPs. So the EMP sector has gone through a real downturn recently, and I think that must have disengaged some of the YPs from our industry. I think it's really important though that we do get that new thought into the industry. I think our industry has definitely a career's worth left for YPs. The energy transition though is there on the agenda, and it's front and foremost, particularly I think with the younger generations, and so it's important that we recognise that. However, although we're engaged with energy transition, there's still a real requirement for hydrocarbons, and we believe that need is going to go on for many, many years to come. So the YP Simplified Series is super important. What we do is we take a presentation that may have been delivered in a technical forum, and we just break it down and we talk about it more in a conversation with the audience to try and understand what's not understandable in it, what's maybe a bit tricky, how can we just help simplify some difficult topics, and that's really important. What we find at a simplified series, however, is the audience aren't always YPs. They're a really diverse range. It might just be that an industry professional doesn't understand that topic, and it's really open to everyone just to come along and learn a little bit more in a really relaxed and informal session on a particular topic. So I did start over 30 years ago as an apprentice welder, and worked offshore, onshore, abroad and at home. Bloody loved it. Don't think I would change anything.